This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Buffaloes will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Blue Hens offense takes the field to start this game off. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against candidly an overmatched opponent, but hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent. But we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds, and maybe this offense just thinks they can come out here and roll their helmet out on the field, and that's going to get it done. We've seen crazy stuff happen, but no doubt, this defense has to play out of their minds today to have any shot.
Brown wants to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I think that time offensively, we're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Under fire. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And as quarterbacks, you've got to be aware of secondary pressure. You've got to know when these free safeties, they start creeping towards the line of scrimmage, that they might get involved. You've got to have an answer for it, and the QB didn't have one that time.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the defense gets loose, bringing the Heat, and down he goes again. And the Blue Hens line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So Colorado's offense will have its first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverage.
All out of space. They'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Now he'll throw back into the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on 4th down in their first drive. Buys a little extra time. Rolling right and going deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Quick with the spin move. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Brown will throw it. Oh, they're after him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And that's a really good decision by the quarterback. Don't take the sack, throw the ball away. Now, listen, we can debate whether that was intentional grounding or not because he's still in the pocket. I'm not sure that that's not classified as grounding, but they didn't call it. So, you know what? Nice throwaway, QB.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Delaware.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab. It's Miller. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
He can't haul it in. Incomplete. He had him on the crossing route, and he dropped it. Now, remember, they were stopped on 4th down earlier in the first quarter, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, dog.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quickly complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Brown wants to pass. Trying to barrel in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. What a disappointment. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run it from the gun. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for room. It's Welch. Crosses the 30. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Last year's return to prominence for Colorado was fueled by a couple of superstars, Travis Hunter winning the Heisman Trophy and giving this whole program a bolt.
They also lost Shedeur Sanders, a quarterback, so losing a lot of talent on the field, but there are a lot of eyes on this program now for obvious reasons. And because of the guy running the program, they're always recruiting extremely well. There's new talent coming in the building. Nobody can overlook Colorado anymore.
Well, it's crazy because the list of Hall of Fame coaches are incredible. I mean, you just go down the list, and I've heard of that guy, heard of that guy, heard of that guy. And so they're starting to recruit better and get more talent. Can they solidify the line of scrimmage? That's what's been the key for Colorado. Can they be physical and tough up front?
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll get rid of it. Got his man to the left. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Got the quick pass. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
Well, nice job finding a crease to go get that first. And Dave, there's just some running backs out there that feel like they have that sixth sense. They just know where the marker is. They know where that first down marker is, and they're just able to find a way to fall forward and get it.
Oh, and I love when they don't dance. You know the situation, right? Don't bounce things that don't need to be bounced. When I need to stick my face in there and lower my shoulder and get a couple yards, I got to know the situation. Great job by him running the ball physical and finishing the run for a first down.
Got it behind the line. It's Welsh. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Despite coming up short on the previous 2 fourth down attempts, this offense will try it here again. Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He'll take a shot. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. He'll do it himself. And the ball's loose in the backfield. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Off the play fake.
And that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack. Starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Blue Hens will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Let's see what he can do with it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Back to pass, it's Salter. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the hands because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Tennessee is delivering an offensive masterpiece so far. It feels like they've been singing Rocky Top all day. They're up by 21 over the Goobers. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's loose. Got enough for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. From the gun to give, looking for room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. The run from the shotgun. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his 1st sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Delaware. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Looking to throw, it's Salter. Using the quick game. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Looking to fire. Setting up the screen. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Motion from the back. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Miller.
And that's the advantage of being a big wide receiver, because now you're a big target. And on these slant routes, you don't have to run the perfect route, but you can use your size and your physicality to get the job done almost every time.
Quarterback may change this route. He wants to throw it again. Lofts one high and deep. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Bucks! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They feed him again. Runs through a tackle. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Here on third down for this offense. Brown will throw it. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
And I like the alertness by this defense. First and goal, usually a running type situation. They were ready for the pass, broke on the football, and that could have been a huge play for this defense.
Pressure coming. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
I really like the play by the quarterback. Very, very smart. Listen, early in the downs, goal-to-go situation. Drop back. You don't see it right away. Tuck it and get positive yards. Make that next down easier so I can try to get a little bit closer to the goal line and I can get that touchdown. Headsy play by the QB.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
From the gun. Wide out trying to get it in. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? And the Blue Hens backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Looking downfield on first down. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Backed up now, here's second and long. Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Salter. Quarterback now breaking the field. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the catch, it's Miller. And he'll be smacked to the ground. As they come to the line on third and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. On the run, still looking. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He'll try to do it himself. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays.
And he throws another interception, his third of the night. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Looking to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. Takes it the other way.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a first down. Wants to throw on first down. He's taking the shot. Wide open downfield. The Blue Hens come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
He's He's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in the last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
And the Blue Hens will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Wants to throw. It's Salter. Fires one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
That's a good example of a good pass rush affecting the quarterback's rhythm. He wasn't able to just take his steps and throw with his feet underneath him on balance. He was forced to move, forced to escape the pocket, and right away everything fell apart with the accuracy and obviously not on the same page with his route.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome in to the halftime update.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll open the second half on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Salter. Blasted as he lets it go. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
I know this offense came out here in the second half hoping to build on their one-possession lead, but after that incompletion, I think the smart thing is to just kick it away here and let your defense play and try to get it back to you without giving up any points.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. He might want another play. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Slings it downfield. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Buffaloes headed quickly to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. This is a designed run. Knocked off his feet. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2.
And 4th and 2 is a little bit harder than 4th and 1, but you practice these 2-point conversion plays every week.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
How nice is it on offense to have a quarterback with that kind of athleticism? Your playbook is so much more open when you get in 4th and goal situations just like that. You could call a pass play, and if it's not open, he can get you out of trouble with his legs. Nice job running that one in for a TD.
He'll bring it out. It's Kelly. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Off-play action on first down. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. Brown wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab on the shot. And he's brought down after a huge completion. You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to go up top on first down. Buys a little time. Turning it on. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Sends it back in motion. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. A little release to the back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. The field goal is no good. Opportunity to crawl within a touchdown, but the missed field goal leaves us with a 9-point game.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
The give to the back. Got enough for the first down. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Dropping back, it's Salter. Here's a heat. The sure hands, it's Miller. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you just...
He's going for a big play downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete. And all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So if you're the offense and you continue seeing that coverage, you might as well keep attacking it just like that.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Grab behind the line. It's Patterson. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. This defense standing tall, trying to get the stop on 3rd and goal after having their backs against. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. It is good. That'll pull them back to within 6.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. The Buffaloes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great play by the defense there, getting a tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Yeah, and you can tell he was trying to run with that football before he caught it. That slant route, you stick your foot in the ground, cut towards the QB. Those are one of those plays where he puts it on the money. And you
converts on 4th down. Still going. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Salter. Fires to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these 2 guys. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. They'll test the right side. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6.
Well, you got to give this offense a ton of credit because normally they've got the lead because of this running back. Today, it's actually despite him. They really haven't gotten the production out of him that they expect week in, week out. You got to give the defense credit for that. But other guys on offense have been able to step up enough to make the plays necessary to give them the lead.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run.
It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Colorado.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Cal is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that has not been stopped since that group stepped off the bus.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Brown will throw it. Here comes the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a
wide open spaces. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
On the move, he fires. Trying to find the end zone. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. Trying to barge in. Touchdown, Delaware! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Going right to work up top. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
Nice sack by the defense. Great job getting to him, getting him on the ground. That's the 4th sack of the day. This defense have had some bright moments, but they've also given up some big plays. Keep rushing the...
Looking deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Buffaloes in the hurry up. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Brown wants to pass. Working the middle, it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Blue Hens can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, the inside give. Gets away from one, finds some space. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Blue Hens, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
interesting call here for the head coach, too, because you need a touchdown. Now, it's 4th and long. You could kick the field goal and cut into the lead, but depends on how much you trust your defense right now. They may go for this one, guys.
No good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. To throw, it's Salter. Trying to get behind the defense. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. And the Buffaloes are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got room at the 35. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. The Buffaloes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start...
And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They've been able to move the ball, but the kicker has let them. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. They'll start this drive going to the air. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
You're probably not going to always live in man-to-man and put your safety, especially your free safety, on a wide receiver, on a guy with great speed, but really nice coverage, nice defense, nice job staying between the receiver and the quarterback and swatting that ball to the ground.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And if you'd have told this defense that they stuffed this great running back today, they'd have taken it. They'd have been happy, but the offense has still put up production, and they're still in the lead, trying to find a way to finish this one off.
From the gun, running back on the move. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. To the air, it's Salter. Trying to set up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Slithers into space. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field.
Hold.
This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Buys it, and they got A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down. Now it's up to the defense to put this game on ice with a few minutes left to play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Throws to the tight end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. And the Blue Hens need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Picked off to stop the threat. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. The inside handoff. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the back. It's a seam wide open. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Jukes his way for more. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field. Keep getting 1st down, so you have to be able to run it.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to pass. It's Salter. Rushes on him. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And what a break to get that football back. At this juncture, that would have been catastrophe.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit, you cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
He'll pull it down and run. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Turns it loose deep. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Under fire. Just couldn't quite stay in bounds while making that grab. It's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
Makes a connection. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out from the 22 on 1st and 10. Brown will throw it. Oh, they're after him. And the offense gets the ball back. How lucky are they? 5 points of pressure, high and tight. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down.
The Blue Hens need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Pressure coming. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
What a fantastic job by the defense that time, forcing the incompletion. They've got the lead late, setting up 4th down. Can they come up with one more stop? If they get it,
Lets it fly deep downfield. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
well, the defense hasn't been able to stop this guy all game long, so the offense is going to keep trying to take shots. They thought they had the matchup they wanted, but they're going to force this defense to prove they can stop him, and the defense finally came up with a play.
Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.